One, two, three. Hi everyone, this is Dan here, and I know you haven't seen a lot of me. I've been very busy with school, but I recently just finished my final project for one of my classes, and I thought, I'm bored, and I haven't been catching up on internet culture, so why not go look some stuff up? And my usual thing is I just search I just see argument fallacies. Usually, this is because of this, the wrong is because of this. Mainly, my biggest target of people I tend to watch are either really poorly constructed art from feminists or Christians or vegans. It's something that always fascinated me. So I recently stumbled on this video, 48 things women hear lifetime that men don't. So I'm curious what they think that women hear that men don't.
Don't be so bossy.
Your dad will have to chase the boys away when you're older.
You look so pretty.
Okay, don't be bossy. I've told that to men and women, so that one's just fucking out of there. I mean, don't be bossy. That's just good advice. I mean, I feel that to get. And you're pretty. I mean, that's like going up to, telling a guy he looks good as well would be sexist. Complimenting someone, I would be always told, "Hey, people love when you compliment them." That's not a bad thing. Why would you complimenting someone be a bad thing? Ooh, it's I can hear them. Oh, it's sexist because you're looking on looks. Hey, listen. If humans weren't had not evolved for pattern recognition, then fine, you'd be right. But the fact that we recognize patterns and we find certain symmetries to be more appealing, hence why we like cars, we build our vehicles a certain way, and we like, this looks beautiful. It comes from our natural instinct towards beauty. Calling someone beautiful, pretty, just well, what am I know? I'm a guy, and I really have no argument.
He picks on you because he likes you. You need to wax your eyebrows.
Don't wear that to school. You're going to distract the boy.
Okay. Okay. Don't wax your eyebrows. Okay, I have had friends from who are from Eastern Europe, Mediterranean kind of area, and they get really hairy. And I've actually turned to guys and say, dude, you need to wax your eyebrow. As a joke, because we're friends. But just maybe it's a good tip. Because, I mean, I've been told, hey, shave your beard because it doesn't look good on you. It's maybe someone's giving you some. Now, in my opinion, it all depends on who's telling you. If you if it's some random guy who's like, dude, that's a dick move. But if it's like a family member or a friend, they're saying, hey, you should really take care of it. Then I don't get that. And you should wear that still. Okay, that is actually really fucking sexist because you can wear whatever the fuck you want. But I will say this: if you decide to wear something very provocative, then people look at you because of that, they stare at you. Wasn't that the reaction you were going for? And this is not me doing the whole like denim day thing where like, oh, she was wearing the jeans. No, but when you wear certain clothes, it's advertisement. I've been told that when I go to job interviews, don't wear certain clothes. Wear a collared shirt. Wear this because it presents a thing to the public. If you're wearing clothes that say, hey, look at me, I am showing off something I have. Guys do it all the time. We wear cutoff shirts, show our guns. If you're doing that and people are looking at you that, don't seriously. As long as it's staying above the belt lack of a better term. You shouldn't get as bent on, or you should choose not to wear that. But again, that is your choice, and you got to recognize the social consequences for this.
Oh, you like video games? The boys must love that.
Don't be a slut.
No guy wants to have sex with a virgin.
How much did you have to drink that night?
Video games. My sister is a gamer. You know why guys are surprised? Because a lot of the games that when it comes to video games that guys tend to play, for the longest time, girls didn't play. We're usually, and that's usually actually really cool. It's actually for guys a huge turn on. Ladies, what's wrong with that? I mean, if I found out somewhere like, hey, I like to play Halo, I'm like, fuck yes, dude, we can hang and drink. How much did you have to drink last night? Okay. I've been asked that question. I've asked my cousin that question. Who doesn't ask that? Especially if you're having a hangover the next day and someone's like, dude, how much did you have to drink? I mean, that's... Maybe they're being a friend. Maybe they're trying to see what you need. Maybe you need some more water because you need to replenish fluids or whatever.
Well, what were you wearing that night?
Why are you getting so emotional?
Stop being such an attention whore.
Okay, stop being emotional. I told that to my brother. He's got emotional issues. What the fuck else are you supposed to tell someone when they're getting... I know it's kind of it defeats the purpose by saying don't be so emotional. I know it's only going to make them more emotional. So maybe that is a bad thing, telling someone. But that's just in general. It's like saying don't think about the pink elephant in the room. I told that to guys before. I'm like, dude, if you're not don't be emotional, I'm like, dude, chill the fuck out. What I usually say to people. And yeah, it's gonna have the undesired effect.
Don't be so bitchy.
Stop being so dramatic. It must be that time of the month.
You'd be really pretty if you just made an effort.
You'd be much prettier if you smiled.
You'd be pretty if I've been told, hey, I have curly hair. Your hair would look really good if you condition it and you combed it right. And I look pretty good when I comb it right. So, is that advice? And you're pretty when you smile, so you look good as well. Maybe you're saying stop being a fucking curmudgeon. I mean, I know people who are like, oh, this looks so down, like, this world fucking sucks. Right defect is a rare suck. Maybe you do need to smile. Maybe the reason why they're saying you look better if you smile is because you are putting out a bad vibe, bad aura, man. You're putting out bad juju. And we want you to feel better. I don't know. No, it can't be that simple.
You're so exotic. Where are you from? Nice rack.
Nice rack. Okay, that one is kind of stupid. And then the one before that, you must be exotic. Where are you from? I've never said that directly to anybody. I work at an area where we have a lot of people who come in from various countries, and I'm always interested in learning about people. Helps me connect you, especially since the job I work out, I see a lot of people over and over again. I'm like, hey, you have an interesting accent. Where are you from? I met people from London, from Edinburgh, Glasgow, Bordeaux, Berlin, Buenos Aires. I mean, it's kind of, especially when you meet people, it's a great way to break the ice, because especially if you don't know what to talk about, it's a great way to say, hey, you sound interesting. If you're doing it in the terms of hitting on someone, hey, maybe you've been there before, and then you guys have common ground. For me, that didn't seem so much as a sexist thing as kind of maybe a slight xenophobic thing for some people. Others, it's just international curiosity.
I was just trying to give you a compliment.
You don't want to go out with me? You're ugly anyway. Is that all you're going to eat?
You eat a lot for a girl. You drink whiskey?
You like football?
I don't like football. And I'm a guy. I know a lot of people like football. I just don't like football. And the eating thing, look at me. People ask me that time, like, you eat a lot. Well, I'm trying to stop that. So maybe, that's one of those. Yeah, I guess that is kind of sex, but some of these are. I mean, come on. You watch football. That one's.
Your drive is kind of intimidating. What war on reproductive rights?
Can women have it all?
Are you like a feminist?
Are you feminist? Are you Okay. Maybe a guy knows that you talk a lot about the patriarchy, and that sets it off like that's not sexism. That's just asking your political views. How is it wrong to ask about your political views? I mean, I know it's one of those things you're not supposed to talk about, but when you start talking about the patriarchy, like then maybe things are setting that off. I don't know.
Oh, you travel alone? Is that like an eat, pray, love thing?
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
You don't want kids? Aren't you worried you won't be fulfilled?
I've been asked that question a lot. You don't want to have kids? You'll want them someday. I'm a dude. So fuck you. That happens to everybody. Especially this generation. That is bullshit.
Your biological clock is ticking.
You're not taking your husband's last name?
You don't even look like you had a baby.
Are you planning on working after the baby's born?
You don't look like a human. Okay. That's a compliment. Although, you know what that means? Hey, that means you care about yourself. You care about the way you look, which is, hey, everybody should care. I care about the way I look. That's why I'm working out. So if I've seen, honestly, I've met women. This is this whole that thing, that Facebook with the fit mom. It's people shaming people who decide to get in shape. That's fucked up. That's exactly the reverse of what it's. I choose to look good. And everyone's mad because I've said, hey, I like the way I look. I don't like the way I look, but I'm working on it.
You'd be so bored at home.
You're going to let someone else raise your kids when you go back to work?
Does your husband mind that you make more money than him?
If I got married to a woman who made more money, that's fucking awesome. Are you kidding? And you know why? My wife says, hey, I'm a lawyer. I work for a law firm or whatever. I'm making all this money. And she said, hey, you can stay at home. You know what I do? I could do a lot more. I can do content creation. And I can do what I've always wanted to do. I could do programming. I know guys whose wife goes out to work. He stays at home. Runs a business from his house. One of the guys I know, he does computer programming and is a contractor. And he stays home and watches his 2 kids. So making money and saying out, that's not a bad thing.
Your husband cooks dinner? You really have him well trained.
Have him well trained. I hate that term so much. It makes men as guys, that sounds like little dogs. Like we're dogs, and we go sit, go lay down. No one should be training anybody when it comes to religion. I think the best analogy I heard was that for him, if you get in a relationship, you're never gonna find the right one. Instead, you find someone close and you round. There's a certain amount of compromising when it comes to relationships. I mean, if you say, hey, I'm not going to go do X, or I'm going to avoid coming home extremely sloshed. Or, hey, or she says, hey, I'm not going to leave my my clothes in the bathroom. Or like, okay, I'll make sure I pick up my shoes and put them in the closet instead of next to the bed so you don't trip. Small things. That's okay, but being trained, that's fucking diminutive. That's freaking, like, you want to talk about that being oppressive. That's oppressive.
You're dating a younger man? You're such a cougar.
He traded her in for a younger model.
Traded her in for a younger model. Dude, it's human nature. It is written into our smaller brains. We evolved this way. Is a man who is received as an alpha does not, in nature, does not stick with one. Humans are socially monogamous, but we are biologically polygamous. So it would reason that humans would go seek out a younger man. Now I know this is, you don't like this, but I hate to say it, ladies. In many ways, it's your fault. Not, and before you say anything, this is not. I'm not talking about socially. I'm talking about called through natural selection. There's a thing called sexual selection that is predominantly controlled by women, which is why women prefer the dominant guy, because they selectively selected men for that type, for them to reproduce, and they've all set this themselves to be a certain way, so men will go after that. It's a fact of evolution. I'm sorry if you don't like this. But then again, a lot of feminists don't like Darwinian evolution because they want to focus on the social aspect without connecting it to the biological aspect. They're interlinked. They're connected. And to forget that is just a huge misrepresentation of the human being as a whole.
You should feel grateful you were catcalled.
Do you feel fulfilled that you were just a stay-at-home mom?
Isn't that outfit a little young for you?
Do you feel that you're fulfilled as a stay-at-home mom? Okay. I'm going to comment on this. You know who usually says that? That's not men. Those are usually feminists talking to women who decide to stay at home. I mean, you're getting mad at us. That's women talking about other women. I love how you guys don't see that. You're like, you shouldn't say anything bad about women. Why are you staying at home? You're doing it to other women, feminists. That's not cool. And you're blaming it on us.
You still wear makeup. How adorable.
You must have been beautiful when you were younger.
So, some of those, again, they're right. But a lot of them are just so stupid. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button down below. You can also check out my other channels, Random History Guys, where we talk about historical stuff, and Random Media Guys, where we talk about things like movies, video games, anime, whatever we are into. I'm Dan, and you guys have a wonderful day.